and it's I have drop foot, a foot drop. So I'm constantly always tripping and falling. So Shonda knows, or people know, that's why I'm on the walker now, because my balance is so off. And I always describe myself like a the floaty things at the car dealerships. You know how they be floating in the air.
Mm-hmm.
That's me if I'm not holding on to something. So, but yeah, I've been dealing with this for 18 years, and they have
Mm-hmm.
several medications. I have been on 5 of those medications. It's
Mm-hmm.
either IV stick or infusion, like chemotherapy, or
Okay.
they do have pill form. So,
Mm-hmm.
and
So let me ask you a question. Um, Before you were diagnosed with MS, what were some of the symptoms that you were having that kind of led you to that?
well, since I've been diagnosed, looking back on, I used to black out, just pass out, like you get the halo lights around you, and I went deaf in my ear for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And your tongue can get twisted. You get swollen feet, swollen hands. Well, everybody's different. I'm describing with me how I was feeling. So my
Mm-hmm.
ankle used to swell up all the time. My iron was very low. So that's mainly about it until I went blind in my eye.
How old were you when you realized that you had MS?
I was 36 when I got diagnosed.
Now, what was the first symptom? Because I did do my research on MS and I did look at it, and it says everybody's different, that everybody has different symptoms, that everybody's not the same. So, what was your first symptom that you had stopped and said, something's not right?
Well, I was 19 years old when I first blacked out, but I didn't know anything about that. I was partying,
Oh,
and so, but I blacked out.
Mm-hmm.
So they probably said that I had it as a younger kid, a young child.
right, right.
And of course,
Wow.
we think we were resilient. Nothing could happen to us. So I was still out doing my partying, whatever, and still blacking out. But what made me go to the doctors when I went blind in my eye.
Wow.
So I'm still partially,
Mm.
it's like a fuzz, looking through a frosted glass mirror or window. That's how
Mm.
my eyesight is on my right side right now.
Wow. Wow.
So you can't look at it, you
So
can't tell nothing. So
yeah, so because I know when I was doing the research on it, they were pretty much saying that that MS, if not detected properly, some people would take it as an autoimmune disease if it's not detected properly or properly seen by a doctor. But they did go ahead and they said it was more tests that needed to be done from what I read from.
yeah, it's still an autoimmune disease.
Okay, so it's still an autoimmune disease because they were saying it was something else I was reading on it. It was saying that it will attack the body itself from what it was saying, what I read.
Yeah, that's the I said that your central nervous system, your brain,
Okay.
your spinal cord, the nerves behind
Hmm.
your eyes. So that's all connected to your body. So
Okay.
Mm.
that's all go haywire.
Hmm.
They misdiagnosed multiple sclerosis and lupus like the same thing almost.
Okay.
So
Okay.
my definition for MS to me is mainly the nerves are bound together and really really
Mm-hmm.
tight, so that you can't
Mm-hmm.
think when stuff is holding you in.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's what I'm learning as I'm going through therapy and physical therapy and
Mm-hmm.
kinesiology and stuff like that. It's like the nerves are just tight, bound so tight,
Mm-hmm.
and it stops you from walking. So it can mess with your bowels,
Mm-hmm.
with your sight. It can
Mm-hmm.
affect your lower extremities, your upper extremities.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, it's just like bounded nerves.
Wow.
Wow.
If that makes sense to you? So.
That
Yeah.
does make sense. But so, how did you feel when you first found out what it was?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, what emotions did you go through? Because I know that, there's a lot of people that do deal with MS, and there's just a
Mhm.
lot of emotions that goes along with it.
I when I first got diagnosed, I'm like, what the heck? I feel like a
Mhm.
monster because you can't do your mind's telling you to do one thing, but your body's doing something else.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I'm learning how to control my bowels because I can just pee or poop and you have no sensation. It's like you're
Wow.
Wow.
numb down, you're numb in that area. To this day,
Mhm.
I'm still numb. So I wear big girl pull up sometimes if I have to, then
Mhm.
that's what I have to do to make sure I'm safe
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
stomach
Yeah.
or whatever. But I feel like
Mhm.
a monster. I feel weird. I just can't think straight. Your thoughts are just going haywire, and you thinking
Mhm.
people can see you how you feel.
Mhm.
But
Now, I remember I I edited and produced the award show.
oh, you did?
Yay! She is one of our award recipients. She is one of our first award recipients for the Survivor Awards. I was
And
so
that's
honored.
where I said, I know your face. I know you. And
Mhm.
that's where I listened to your story. Your
Oh,
story was so really compelling because you have so many people want to make excuses about what they can't do and how they can't do it.
right.
And I remember
Mhm.
watching your story and looking at your
Mhm.
life and all the things that you had went through, from
Mhm.
first having MS to present of dealing with all of the things that happen to your body as you go through it,
Mhm.
plus just life.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was really impressed by your story. I was really impressed
Thank you.
by how you are. I felt like, yeah, she needs to be at the Survivor Awards.
Oh, thank
You
you.
know, you're
Mhm.
welcome. I had a friend that had MS,
Really.
and it affected his heart,
Mm.
and he
Mm.
had a massive heart attack and passed away.
Oh
And that's where
no.
I learned that. And I had another friend that had MS, and she changed her whole diet, and it really um, made the nerves in her body and in her brain go down.
Relax. Yes, relax.
And so, but she had to go on a stringent diet. Did you have to change your diet?
I changed it probably 80%, but I do. Yes, I
Oh
do.
wow.
What I eat. I do a lot. Watch what I eat.
Is there certain color foods that you don't eat, like color dyes?
Mm, that right there, I have not. I have not
Mhm.
really been strict in that right there.
Okay.
I don't eat a whole lot
Mm.
of processed food. I cook at home a lot.
Hmm.
I don't eat
Okay,
out
that's good.
fast food restaurants.
Now,
Mhm.
do you worry about that one of your children
I only have one son. He's 29.
that
He's
he
so
has
handsome.
MS?
Um, okay, you know what? I did first start getting headaches in the beginning. I used to get a lot of headaches. So he
Mhm.
gets headaches, and I want him to get tested, but he's
Mhm.
not getting. He doesn't want to get tested right now.
Mm.
Do you
So
think
let
maybe because he's afraid of what he's
I
seen
think
you go
so.
through?
I believe so. He's my caregiver, so
wow. Let me ask you a question. So, in the beginning stages of you having MS, because a lot of people to this day still don't understand and don't know how to recognize those symptoms. So, you said you first started having headaches, then you turned around and you said you were blacking out a lot. When in that time did okay, so because I know like me and you, we talk pretty much all the time, and I know some of the things that you're going through, like you said, you can't walk anymore. um you went blind in the eye. When did all those dramatic changes started happening?
oh well, the blindness was the first diagnosis when I went to the hospital. That was
Okay.
18 years ago.
Okay.
But with the walking, I've been having foot drop for many years, so I've been falling a lot, 20 times in
Mhm.
10, 15 years.
Mhm.
So now that I'm injured, I believe I'm injured from all those falls. Because once you keep falling and keep falling, your bones can't take it no more.
Mhm.
So that's why my core is so weak, and I'm like this. So,
Mm.
so in the last 3 to 4 years, I have been on my walker.
Wow.
So if
Oh
you could
wow.
tell someone that has just started
Mhm.
realizing what is going on, because these are one of those that you just feel like your world is over, because you see so many people that have MS, and but you don't see them in the beginnings. You always see them in the
In
middle,
it.
or in it dealing with it.
Mhm.
If you could share with someone that's just now seeing the signs, what would be a message that you would give them?
My thing is, don't give up. And to me, I don't take a lot of medicines because medicines only make something else worse.
Mhm.
I will try to do stuff more holistic because the
Mhm.
Western way is not the right way.
Mm.
So
Okay.
just don't give up. Just try. Just keep on pursuing and investigating and researching and
Mhm.
finding out what you can eat and what does not agree with you.
Mhm.
And do physical therapy and exercise. Exercise does help. I exercise these 3 days out the week. Even though I don't want
Oh,
to,
that's good.
I have to.
That's good. That's
Well,
good.
I sure can tell you that you don't look like what you're going through.
I'm trying to tell you, she is amazing. She went and got, I seen the video from when she went and got her tattoo.
Actually, when
That tattoo is, oh, baby, that tattoo is amazing. It's all that. So I want to ask a question. So we know that you did had a healthy and handsome son. How has MS after that, how has it affected your dating life or your relationship life?
Oh wow. I know can't deal with stress. And
Okay.
I'm older now, so I don't put up with too much stuff anymore.
Hmm.
But okay, when people have a baby, when they have MS, they
Hmm.
say and I didn't experience that, but they say that the MS does not affect them while they're pregnant. But after they have the baby, things can start progressing faster. That's what have heard.
Hmm.
But dating wise, I was in a relationship recently for 7 years and just back and forth and tired of fussing or whatever. He was a good guy, but I just got tired.
Hmm.
Just tired of just back and forth and just concentrate on myself. Just love
Hmm.
me. And we're still
Hmm.
friends. We're still friends, but I'd rather just be by myself at the moment.
Wow.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'd rather be by myself. So
There is nothing
Hmm.
wrong with that.
Hmm. You got a friend that's saying hi to you.
oh, hey.
So I am in holistic and shakes, and my mother made this shake this morning that was so good. She had a little bit of everything except the kitchen sink in it. But she put seeds and kale and sunflower seeds, and then she put this other shake stuff in it. What are some of the tricks
Just
and
love it.
trays that you use? No, she's 70
That's
something
good.
years old, but she looks like she's in her early 50s.
40s, yeah,
Yeah,
40s,
I
50s.
mean, her skin is amazing. I'm just hoping. So, but she's always been taking a lot of vitamins. She's always, done a lot of shakes. What are some of the things that you like to do? Like, what is one of your favorite shakes that
One of
make
my
you feel good?
favorite shakes are my smoothies I make. I do a frozen banana, frozen blueberries. I do cilantro. Love cilantro.
Hmm.
Um, Orange juice. I do spirulina and
Hmm.
barley, and I do
Okay.
some droplets of it's called Dulse, Dulse,
Now, what
Hmm.
is that for?
for remove minerals, heavy metals out your body.
Dole.
Mm.
Okay.
Dulse. Like
Okay.
one big problem with
Mm.
that. So spirulina, barley, dulus, frozen blueberries, frozen banana, orange juice, and that's it.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
And you can put some ginger
Doesn't
in
that
it.
sound
I love
good?
ginger. I put ginger in
Hmm.
everything. I love ginger. So
I
So
love
you
ginger too.
see, I can't do ginger because of my acid reflux, because
mm,
it can be kind of too spicy for me. I can do lemon ginger tea, but then I have to cut back on it some because I love teas. I love all type of teas, any type of herbal tea thing. I love teas, period. But it's just something with the ginger I can't too much do, and I don't. I it's but I know it's good. Everybody else they can eat it raw and things like that. This is what I do want to know though. Um, I seen you. I think me and you were on the. We were talking Facebook. We were doing something, or either I seen your post you did. You was making a meal. What are some of your meal preps that you be doing? Because I know you said you changed up your diet a lot.
yes.
What did you take out or keep in? What did you do different as far as meal prepping?
Do what I do right now. I eat like maybe 14 mandarin oranges a week. I eat 14.
Really?
I eat 14 a week. I eat an
Mm,
apple every day, even though I don't want to.
mm,
Well, that stuff like, oh, I don't want to eat that, but I make myself
mm,
eat it because I know it's good for my body. But my
mm,
mainly I love to do is roasted vegetables. My
mm.
Brussels sprouts, my sweet potatoes, Japanese potatoes are good. I
Is
do
up the potatoes that got the purple in the middle?
yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
They're awesome. And I'll
Mm,
do broccoli, I do carrots, I do chickpeas, and I put
mm,
some thyme and fresh thyme, fresh rosemary, olive oil, salt and pepper, and just mix it up, roast it in the oven. I make a
mm,
pot of jasmine rice, and I might make
mm,
some kind of sauce to put on top of it or something, or make some
mm,
grilled salmon to go with it. I make that all the time.
Mm.
mm.
Girl, you make me hungry.
Y'all said,
You making me hungry
I love
because
cooking.
I
I
love
love
to eat
cooking.
like
I
that.
love cooking.
Mhm,
But I'm gonna tell you the truth. That takes a lot of preparation.
That's my
And
favorite
it
to
takes a lot of
do.
preparation, but it's so good for you.
Yes, yes, yes.
It takes a lot of preparation, it's so good for you. So
well,
let me ask you a question.
it
Uh-huh.
depends on what you cook. Let me say this before you ask the question. It depends on what you cook because, like for me, if you do like the frozen vegetables, that the frozen vegetables can cut time. And the reason why I
Mhm.
know that is because today I just picked up some zucchini and squash. I so love me some pan-seared zucchini and squash, and then season it
Girl,
with the lemon pepper.
Onions is yes.
Oh
y'all
my
making me
God, it's
hungry.
But I
amazing.
don't do
And
frozen vegetables. I don't too much do frozen vegetables. I do
no, that's what I was telling her. It's like it'll cut time because I know I understand what you're saying about the preparation. You know, you got to cut up the
can it.
vegetables, you got to wash it and all that other stuff. If you are a person that likes to cut time down on cooking food and stuff like that, I do know there's some frozen vegetable options, but I do get you that fresh vegetable is nothing like that fresh vegetable. Nothing
Mm.
like that fresh vegetable.
Y'all make me hungry. We're gonna change this subject because I have not eaten yet, and I am not eating cut up thyme and squash.
Oh
When
my,
I
You
come on. You know it tastes good. It's coming from home, and you know it's fresh.
You
hmm
know it does taste good. It does taste good. Now, you look like such a happy woman.
I try so.
And like that you try to stay positive, you try to stay. So, what are and I don't know if you make New Year's resolutions. I stopped making those a long time
Right.
ago. I just try
I
to
don't
make,
do that either.
Do that.
New Year's promises. This year I didn't make nothing. I just say, you know what, God is in control.
Thank you, Lord, for another year.
Thank you, Lord, for another year. Whatever happens, happens. What
Right.
don't.
Hmm.
But what are some of the things that you want to do this year to make sure that you are taking care of yourself, that you're living out your dreams, that you're living out your passions? What do you want to do? What are some of the things that you want to do?
I want to travel more, even though with my disability, because I went on my first, not my first, but back home to California this past September with my walker, with my cane. So I felt like I don't want to do this, but I did it. I mean, I survived. I made it,
Yeah.
and without
Yeah.
me and my son travel a lot together. But I went by myself. So
Really?
Was you
Was that
scared?
yeah.
at first I was.
Okay.
First. But I was going to go be with my family. So once I
Mhm.
got there, I had them to drive me around, So
Okay.
Mhm.
I wasn't like on the
Mhm.
streets by myself. So
So let me ask you a question. I love your hair.
thank
And it does look like that you have decided to go bald.
you. Yes.
Now, was that because of the MS or was that just a
No,
personal decision?
yes, alopecia. I mean, no hair in the middle. Tired of wearing wigs, tired of wearing hats all the time, So
But was that a side effect from MS or is
no.
that was just
You know what? I really don't know because I was going bald before I got diagnosed. So I really don't
oh, okay.
know.
Okay. Okay. I just
Mm.
I didn't know if some people had thought about that or if they wanted to know.
I don't know. I don't know.
But, we have such a sometimes we complain about where we are.
Mhm.
And I know that every day when you wake up, you're probably just grateful that that you can get another day.
Right.
But what are some of the things that you like to do that don't remind you that you have MS?
That doesn't remind me. That's hard to say right there because I'm in pain. I hurt every day. So that when I wake up in the morning, I'm in pain. So
Right.
yeah. So I have to. I just pray. My first prayers, and I wake up. Thank you, Lord, for another day. I would say today is going to be a beautiful day. That's my first thought. Or no weapons formed against me should
Mhm.
prosper. I say that all day, every
So
day.
you use motivational
Yes, for myself.
inspiration.
For myself.
Mhm.
'Cause I get depressed. I've been
Mhm.
suicidal because of all this.
Right.
Mhm.
So I have to keep myself up
Okay.
because it's so easy
Okay.
to get yourself down.
Mhm. Mhm.
Right. And it is. It is, but the flip side of it all, I remember my son told me, he said, Mama, one day it seems like that the world is going to end, but then you wake up the next day and it's not as bad as it was,
Mhm.
and so you get a little bit more, it becomes a little bit more easier and it becomes a little
Mhm.
bit more, I deal with uh different illnesses myself, but I try not to, and it seems like that you do the same thing, that you try not to look at yourself as a victim, but you try to look
Mhm.
at yourself as a survivor of what is going on and a survivor of how you want your life to be.
Right.
And that is so inspiring because so many people may not have as much as you to deal with on a daily basis, but they just don't want to deal with it. They don't feel like they can ask her, or they can make sure that their lives are not as bad.
Mhm.
But to see you, it it shows if she can do it, I can do it.
Right.
I
Mhm.
have a question from our audience. She wants to know if you meditate.
Meditation to me is just I don't get on the floor and do the putting your legs together. I can sit
Mhm.
in my taking a shower meditation for a few minutes, sitting in my bed
Mhm.
meditation, or I have a
Mhm.
massager chair. I sit there and meditate. So
Ooh, I like those
Mhm.
massager
I
chairs.
do meditate. Yes, I
Mhm.
meditate for healing for my body
Mhm.
and for
Mhm.
clarity in my mind. Yes, I do. And I
Mm.
meditate for me. I see myself walking without any assistance. That's what
So,
Mhm.
wow. Okay. So you do meditation just to clear your mind, but you also do visualization. Visit. Oh, now I can't pronounce the word.
visualization.
Vision. It's a form of a vision meditation, and you vision where you want to go.
Yes.
You vision what you want to have, and you vision what you want to accomplish.
Yes.
And so you do
Mhm.
that kind of meditation
Yes.
also.
Mm, that's awesome.
Okay. I
I'm
like
looking at
that.
these questions. I'm looking at these questions come in, and one of the questions came in is saying, "What do you do?" Wait, hold on. Let me go back. What are some of your self care techniques that you do? Some of your with dealing with MS.
Would be like working out, working out, eating right.
It just says
Um,
self care, so I'm not sure. Maybe it's an
I,
abroad question, but that's one of the questions that just came in. Are there some
my
self care
face.
techniques that you do?
I just things for my face.
Hmm.
Creams for my face.
Hmm.
Coconut oil, olive
Hmm.
oil, and I
Hmm.
have that red light therapy wand you put on your face,
Hmm.
or that geisha um,
Hmm.
stone I use on my face.
Hmm.
Um, that's about it.
Is there some things that you do for like your nerves? Because I know you said it's like your nerves. Are there? Because I know you say you go work out, you exercise, and things like that. Is there something like? Can you? Because I know a few people that has oh Lord, it just blew in my head. Oh, the thyroid issue. And when they go through thyroid storms, it's dealing with the nerves and locking up the bones and things like that. And I know sometimes they have to go soak. So is it sometimes they wear like a warm bath or something if your nerves are bothering you? That's even with my own self. When my nerves bother me in the foot that I had surgery on, I have to go at least sit in the tub and soak and let like the water, I don't know
Yeah,
what you want to call it, massage it and the nerves or something like that. Do you have to do that sometimes?
sometimes I have to sit in cool water because we cannot deal with the heat.
Okay.
Heat the
Mm.
heat exacerbates the MS, makes us real like go in shock.
Mm. Oh wow.
Yes, because I guess it really affects your brain. I guess overheat your.
Hmm.
Mm.
Even
So
though
you threw it in the summertime.
I don't mind getting out, but I have to wear sun hats and stuff. Yes, and
Okay.
cooling vests. We keep in a freezer or something like that.
Hmm.
To keep that on.
Oh
I love the
wow.
winter. I love the winter. That's my favorite time of the year.
I bet.
So definitely my favorite time.
I do want to ask this question because for those of you that are just joining, we did say that um Mashia was one of our award recipients from last year from the Survivor Awards. Has anything changed because you was there the entire weekend? And we did the spa day, we did the workshop, and then we also did the award ceremony and the dinner and the fashion show. Has anything changed from that time? Because I know everybody had a lot of affirmations, especially when we did the burnt offering. A lot of people did like the affirmations and anything like that. Has anything changed from your affirmations that changed from then to now?
I feel a lot stronger from there from last year. A lot
Okay.
stronger. Because I'm
Okay.
like I'm learning about the MS and me working out. So
Mm-hmm.
I can take a few little steps without my rollator, but then I have to grab it, right back,
Mm-hmm.
or hold onto the wall or something. But I am starting to write my MS book, just my journey.
Right.
Yes.
And what is
Okay.
that going what's the title? Or you don't have to give me the whole title, just give me bits of it.
That well, I just my MS journey.
Your
I'm
MS
broken.
journey.
I'm broken. I'm
Unbroken.
still standing. That's my first book. My first book is I'm broken. I'm still standing. That's my
Now
first.
is it published?
Yes, it is.
And where can we find that at?
You can go to Amazon. Just type my name in, or I have my
Mhm.
website, and I can autograph it and mail it out to you.
Wow. I would love that. I
Mhm.
would love that.
Yeah, I wrote that
Wow.
book about 8 years ago.
Really.
Okay.
So what if you have to grab one nugget from because see, I was not able to go to the retreat.
Okay.
Hmm. I was not able to go to the
Why you say? Mm.
hmm. I was a little bit salty about that, but I had a friend on my foot called Bubbles, and I had burnt my foot, so I wasn't able to
Ooh.
go. Yeah, Bubbles was huge.
Ooh.
You just
Mhm.
can imagine of his name was Bubbles, but I wasn't able to go. If you could grab a nugget from that retreat? And if you had, and would you suggest someone else go?
The nugget I grabbed from there, that all the ladies that were recipients, they were all beautiful ladies, and they were all survivors. And you don't know what a person is going through behind closed doors
Right.
unless you tell somebody what's happening. And
Mm,
yes, I would
Yes.
suggest that people need to come out to her next event.
which is going to be in Chicago in
Yes.
July. Heads up, people.
Yes.
Mhm. Which
Wow.
Miss Misha is going to be one of our speakers on that awards night. Ooh,
Okay. Okay.
I
she is
can't
going to be.
wait.
Yeah, she's going to be one of our speakers. So that information will be coming soon. So you guys get ready. Your early bird tickets, get ready. It's going to be a lot in store and it's going to be fun. And we in good old Chicago. So give me a good old Chicago hot dog. Oh, that's home.
Okay. So excited.
Yeah, so that's coming soon. Yeah. I
Mhm.
mean, yeah, that retreat, it was amazing. It was really, really good. I mean, it was a healing process for a lot of people. It was healing going on. Some chains was broken. So I know if it happened then, it's gonna happen again. So I
Mhm.
can't wait. Like I said, more information will be coming soon. We pretty much unlocked some things in place, so more information gonna be coming soon. So I'm excited.
Me
I'm
too.
excited.
I'm excited
Yeah,
too. I
yeah.
can't wait. I can't wait. I
Mhm.
can't wait to see Misha speak and hear what she has to say. I can't wait to, get a copy of that book. I want a copy, Misha, to get
Okay.
a copy of that book, that
Mhm.
Unbroken. And I
Mhm.
mean, everybody needs to be inspired every now and then. And and I
Yeah.
love to read about every people because I'm like a normal person. I get in
Mhm.
my feelings,
Mhm.
and I start thinking, why I got diabetes? Why did diabetes have to happen to me? Why,
Right.
you
Mhm.
know, and I get when I get really in my feelings, why I can't eat chocolate? I can't eat chocolate no more. Why I can't eat
Mhm.
chocolate? Why can't I do the things that I did before? And and so my stuff is usually humongous because in
Mhm.
my head it's humongous. It's
Yeah.
huge. It's nobody knows how it is not to be able to eat chocolate. Nobody knows
Mhm.
how it is to have diabetes. Nobody knows how it is to have to prickle
Right.
fingers every day. And then we meet
Mhm.
somebody that's going through another situation that you think, girl, shut up.
Right. Oh
Girl,
my
shut
goodness.
up.
Mm,
And it
mm,
helps us to be humble and it helps us to understand that just because we're in ankle deep in some mud, that there's
mm.
somebody else that's knee deep
Right.
Mhm.
in it. And it just helps us to be grateful.
Be grateful. Yes.
Yeah. Because when I tell you, child, that you do not look like what you're going through, it is,
Mm.
I'm thinking because you said you used the roller thing on your face, and I said, okay, is that what she? Let me get one of them. Then you had the red leg. Okay, let me get one of them
Okay, the
because
glass.
your
Yeah.
skin
Thank you.
is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
You
And
know.
then one of the things she says, she don't stress.
I don't stress.
Oh yeah, I haven't
I
learned
tell
how.
people how I feel. That's it. I'm a sweet person.
See,
I'm very
uh,
sweet. But I'm gonna tell you how I feel. You
I'm
and
feel
the same.
if
sorry.
I'm trying to tell you, if you ain't looking for the truth, don't ask her.
Mm.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't ask her.
I'm
Don't
sorry.
ask her at all, because she's just gonna give it to you. And then she gonna love. You know how mama yell at you, and then she'll come back and she'll love on you later.
Mhm.
That's her.
I like that. I like that. I
Hmm.
definitely like that. So if you could accomplish what is your biggest challenge that you are working to accomplish right now?
Just trying to walk.
Yeah.
Walking
Just walking without any assistance.
without any, and do you think that is a goal that you
Yes,
can
I
achieve?
I I see it. I'm just gonna keep working at it. Yes, I see it. I do
Mhm.
videos of me doing my exercise routines and stuff.
She really do. It is truly it is truly inspiring because I seen her one day and I was like, oh, and then I had to ask, I was like, wait a minute, is this now? And she said, yeah, it's now because I think when she told me, I think she told me she had just recently failed when we were talking about it. And
Mhm.
I'm like, girl, stop. She said, yeah, I recently failed and I'm going to therapy and everything for it. I said, wow.
Hmm. Well, I
Mhm.
am definitely happy that, that we got to talk to you about it because I know that, the sad thing about it is that our people will get sick and we will brush it off as long as possible and brush it off and brush it
Mhm.
off and not go find out what's going on. We just say, "Oh, that's
That was
just
me. That was me in the
that
beginning.
was you in the
Mhm.
beginning." How long did it take you to finally go to the doctor? I mean, did you said that you had to faint or go blind?
When I first fainted when I was 19, I got diagnosed when I was 36.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What?
So between 19 and there, I kept on fainting between up until now today.
Mhm.
And you didn't want to find out what was going on?
You scared to go to the doctor sometimes. You don't want to hear no bad news, So
Did you ever think you was pregnant?
no, I know I wasn't pregnant.
Some people faint and they
No,
don't know that they're
I
pregnant.
wasn't pregnant. No. No.
Sometimes we think of things and say, "Oh, that's just this. Oh, that's just that." But we have to take care of ourselves better.
Yeah.
You
My
know, we
mother,
have
my
to.
mother, my
Mhm.
mother kept telling me to go to the doctor. God rest her soul. So why I was getting diagnosed, my mother was in a coma. So
Oh, wow,
Wow. I
wow.
know that had to be hard because I know she probably was your number one supporter, your number one fan. I know that had to been hard.
that was our family rock. That was our rock right there, boy. So
Mm.
So you got diagnosed. You got diagnosed at 37. How long have you known that you've had MS?
since I was 36, when I
Mhm.
first that first day I went to my appointment, they told me I had.
Mhm.
They
So
told me
how long has like how many years has it been?
18 years now.
18 years.
Mhm.
Now, if you would have
Mhm.
went to the doctor earlier, do you think that your outcome would be different now?
I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know.
You don't?
Maybe not because I probably would have been stuck on medication. You know,
That's her.
I
That's her handsome son right there.
probably.
Oh, hey, mom.
But yeah, I think if I would have got diagnosed earlier, I probably would have been on a lot of medication.
Mhm.
Really?
I left the hospital. They gave me a sheet. I'm like, what is all this? I'm not taking this crap.
Oh wow.
Mm.
No.
Mhm.
So you've been doing it more off of herbs and holistic healing
Yes.
and wow. Okay.
Because the only one medication that I am only okay, I've been on 5 medications. Like I said, been
Mhm.
injections, infusions, on pill form. I have
Mhm.
tried all those 5 only because they said they help maintain the lesions on your brain, keep them down. That's the only
Mhm.
Mhm.
drug I take.
Okay.
But
Wow.
I go twice a year to get infused. I'm there for like 4 hours twice a year, like chemotherapy.
Mm.
And that keeps
Okay.
the lesions from not being active in my brain.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's the only drug I take.
Okay. Okay.
And that's like
And
fifteen
Mhm.
thousand a year. Thank God the insurance paid for that. So
I know
fifty
that's
thousand
right.
dollars a year?
15,000 a year. Yeah.
15,000.
Yes.
Mm.
Wow. Now if the lesions grow, that means that the MS will
Progressing.
be is
Progressing.
progressing and it gets worse. So keeping the lesions on your brain under control is a huge part of it.
Yes.
That's why they tell you not to stress and
Not to
things
stress.
like that.
No stress.
Mm.
Don't be overheated. And no smoking, no drinking. I might have wine or something, but I'm not a big drinker.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Mhm.
no stress. Keep everything
Now I'm still learning how to do that. I'm not gonna
calm
lie.
and collective. Just
I got a 14-year-old that is telling me that her frontal lobe is not developed yet, so therefore she can't fully
Are you
understand what I'm saying,
serious,
and she can't follow
Lord?
the directions because her frontal lobe, her frontal brain is not, fully developed until she's 25. So, if you can tell me how to not have stress with that,
Wow.
girl, that's
Meditation.
Girls,
meditation.
girls are different from boys, so
Girls are different from boys. My boy was different. Girls, you just have to deal with a lot of different things and a lot that, comes along. Now, let me ask you a question because now that we're talking about our kids, do you ever feel like that you don't want to burden him or put too much on him?
of course. He
And you
can.
try to do it a lot on your own.
We need to do a show about that one. He can be a guest host, a co-host. He can tell you that.
Mhm.
He said,
Yeah.
mommy, I love you, whatever for you, but for me, how I used to be, always on my own, doing things for myself, asking him. He takes me to everything I'm doing. If I'm going to a party, he takes me and pick me up.
Wow.
So people like you,
Wow.
you got a curfew. I'm like, yes, I got a
Mhm.
curfew. Yes, I do.
Well, yeah. Now, what does he do for a living?
He's a videographer.
Really? Okay. That's fun. I know
Mhm.
how to do that. Just a tablet enough to, not to get myself in trouble and enough to make it look nice. So,
But he can't
wow.
answer. He can't answer all that. He takes me everywhere. So I try not to make
Mhm.
too many appointments.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
all right, this week we'll be busy every day this week. Like, okay, mom. Then some weeks we're not doing nothing.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's
So
good. Because the life of a caregiver, I know I had a guest on the show. Her name is Miss Lisa. I had a guest on the show, and she has a book, and it's talking about the life of being a caregiver. Her husband is a cancer survivor, and it talks about how her being the caregiver, everything she went through, everything he went through, she felt it because she was the caregiver. And it talks about taking time out of the day just to have 5 minutes for yourself, because if not, you'll overwork yourself or you'll overdo yourself. I mean, we know we will do what we want to do to take care of our parent or our loved one that is sick, but sometimes it can work on your mental, and sometimes you do have to take the time to step back and be like, well, let me just take a 5. So if we're going to have a show, especially on some caregivers, because they can give you some stories and things like that, because it is hard. We just can't think about what the patient is going through. We also have to recognize our caregivers, because like I said, the same thing that they're going through it as well, because they're there every step of the way with you.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm
That
waiting on this next book.
okay, I'm writing
What is this one going to be about?
my MS journey. Just my
It's still
whole.
going to be.
Mhm.
Okay.
mm.
So, what is your routine like, especially when you have to go to the doctors and stuff like that? Can you give us what is your like daily routine like? Like you say,
Um,
you get a
I get
how's
like
that?
before I get out the bed, I stretch. I'm always stretching my legs in the bed because it
Mm-hmm.
affects all my lumbar, my back area.
Mm-hmm.
So before I put my foot on the floor, I stretch. And then I turn
Mm-hmm.
my music on. I have to listen to my music in the mornings or whatever and get
Mm-hmm.
my shower and oil myself down, whatever, and go fix me
Mm-hmm.
some breakfast, a smoothie, or I love avocado toast. So I eat that
Oh, I do too.
every day. I eat that every day. And
Mm-hmm.
I just get my son, tell my son like 40 minutes before it's time to ride out. Let's ride out. Then he loads up my scooter. I have a scooter now. So he loads that up so I
Okay.
can ride it around. Or my walker. Yeah, we just
Okay.
go on about our day. Because in the beginning,
Oh.
it used to take me like 3 hours just to get ready because I couldn't get my thoughts together. But now I can
Mm-hmm.
hop up in an hour and I'm ready to go.
Oh
Now,
wow.
see, I don't think that has anything to do with MS because I am so not a morning person. I am so not a morning
He's like,
person.
no, that ain't nothing.
I am that commercial where my brain is not working before I have my cup of coffee.
Okay, okay.
So, you can't put that on MS.
Mm-mm.
Excuse me.
MS said, look, I got enough to carry on. That foggy brain ain't me. But it's something, and what I don't want people is to, if you think that you have this, definitely go and get checked. But there's some people that there's a lot of illnesses that have the same symptoms.
I know lupus. Lupus. I don't know about anything else, but I know lupus and MS are almost
Mm.
the same.
Hmm. And so people start thinking, oh, maybe I got it, and maybe I got it, and maybe I got it. Um, it's a serious illness, and I'm, trying to make the situation a little bit light, but it is a serious
Yeah.
illness
Yeah.
that if you think that you do have some of the symptoms that you did hear Misha talk about, definitely go get yourself checked. Don't wait until you have this
Go blind.
situation,
Blind like I
right,
did.
that you're going blind, but if your body is telling you that there is something going on, please go
Mhm.
get yourself checked out. Please, 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 please go get yourself checked out.
Because when you get checked
Yeah.
out, it consists of getting an MRI and a spinal tap.
Mm.
Or do they put you to sleep for a spinal tap?
Yeah.
See, that's why we ain't gonna do no spinal tap.
You know,
They have to numb you though, right? They do
They
have to
numb you?
numb you to do it.
it's like when you have a baby, they give you spinal
Oh, okay. That's like an epidural.
epidural.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Okay.
And it's
I
so
got
crazy, right? My stupid butt back then, I let a student stick me 4 times.
Mhm.
I could have been paralyzed,
girl.
but I didn't know no better. I just figured, do what you got to do.
Mhm.
I didn't know any better.
Well, what were the teacher doctors?
I was at Grady's. I don't know. This is
Oh
18
wow.
years ago, so I don't know. I don't
Oh
know.
wow.
I don't know.
Oh
I was
wow.
like, do what you got to do.
Girl.
You carry it. Oh, I didn't get it. Okay, do it again. I didn't get it.
See, we would have had to grab him and say, miss it one more time. You understand? Miss it one more time.
I just don't want to be in the hospital. Like, why am I here? I don't want to be
Right.
here.
Mhm.
Gosh, I was there for a
Mhm.
whole week. A whole
Wow.
It's horrible being
Wow.
in the hospital, but don't let that deter you from going to get checked out. Don't let it
especially.
deter you from making sure that you're okay. That you're okay.
Mhm.
And plus, I was dealing with
Yeah.
my mom. My mother's in the hospital, and I'm at the hospital, and
Right.
I'm trying to call and check on her, calling family members. Is she awake yet? Is she talking yet? So.
Yeah. So that was all that time was just a really stressful time for you.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. I can understand. I can definitely understand. That is one that I am
Mhm.
sorry that that you're going through the things that you're going. Now, how does that make you feel when people say that?
I mean, we all go through something. Everybody's going through something.
Okay. Some people take the hard left and be like, you ain't got to say sorry to me. I'm fine. I ain't got to, some people take the hard left, and some people do take the
Life be life, and what can we do?
right. Right.
What they say, life be lifing.
Life.
Life be like, I'm gonna have to use that one. I've never heard that before. Life be lifing.
Life be straight life. Well,
Girl.
I know we're at that time of the show because we only at an hour show. But before we get out of here, Miss Shishi, because I told you I'm calling you Shishi.
Oh, that's fine.
So, can you tell people, because I know people are asking about the new book, and then people want to know about the old book. Where can they go to get the book that you already have out? And if they just want to connect with you and want to get to know you a little bit more, or have more questions about MS, where can they go to find you at?
You can contact me on all social medias. My first name, Mashia M. Bean, and that's my website as well. And if you want to get the book, you can go to the website. I can autograph it and mail it to you. Or if you want to go on Amazon, just type in my name. It'll come up fast. Type in my name. And the website, you can email me through the website.
All right. Y'all heard that here. So y'all make sure y'all go get that book.
Please.
And hopefully, if we be nice to her, she may bring some books with her to the Power Self Love Retreat in Chicago. and
And I
she
can
may
get
do some signing there.
some gifts and give some away or
Oh,
something.
oh,
Oh
see, look at
wow.
that. See,
Okay.
look, see, y'all finna get blessed. I can't wait to put this information out here because y'all gonna get blessed all the way around. Y'all gonna get blessed all the way around.
Mhm.
Miss Shelly LJ, you got anything coming up? I know you coming back. You're back to Georgia. Welcome back to Georgia,
Well,
girl.
thank you, child. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So you got anything coming up? What's new? What you got going on, and where can they go find you?
Well, I am. I'm still here. I had to take some time off, cause life be life in it, and and life has been life in it. So I had to take
Mm-hmm.
some time off and get some situations together and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we just have to get our lives and our heads on the same page and making
Mm-hmm.
sure that we need to do what we have to do. And so that's what I needed. That's what I had to do. And
Mm-hmm.
I am going to be at the retreat in July in Chicago. Um, I'm still trying to figure out um, what is
Mm-hmm.
in my future. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But, like I said, this year I didn't make any kind of resolutions. I didn't make any promises. I just said that I was going to let God take the lead and I was going to follow, and whatever he puts on my heart, whatever he puts on my mind, that's what I'm going to go with. And so I will be excited to be at the retreat this year. I will be
Mm-hmm.
excited to be part of it. I will be excited to be uh, taking part in it, and I am just looking forward for that. Now, what's between then and there, y'all just have to keep, y'all just gonna have to keep on paying attention and
Watching.
looking, because watching and listening to Inspiration 98.8, because y'all know this is where I do it. I don't do it
Mm-hmm.
anywhere else. So keep watching, and I would definitely tell you guys when something is coming up new, what is going to be out there. But y'all know I still love y'all. How your mama now? Y'all know it. Y'all know it.
Mm, mm. Well, you guys can always catch us everywhere, but this time, look, we got some Inspiration 98.7. Y'all got some stuff going on, so I'll give you guys some heads up on a couple of events that we will be at. So I do know this. Oh, I almost forgot. This Sunday, Inspiration 98.7 will be at Pseudos in Ellenwood. Let me pull that up because I'm gonna get beat up. We will be in Ellenwood. I want to get that information. Hold on, y'all. I was not even prepared, and I knew I was supposed to announce that. Ooh, wait. Man, it'll be quick if I go this way. Da da da. I'm so bad, y'all. Hold on one moment, because I got to get that information. I do want y'all to know that information. Uh. This Sunday, okay, there it is. This Sunday, we will be at Pseudo 1792 Panola Road, Ellenwood, Georgia. We will be talking to Women in Politics Series 2, Part 1, where Queen Mo is going to be the host for that evening, and she's going to be interviewing Dr. I think that's Alika Anderson for Clayton County Chairman.
Okay.
And it's going to kick off the rally. That's going to be this Sunday, February the 4th, at Pseudo's Bar and Grill, 1792 Panola Road, Ellenwood, Georgia. We also going to be at Crossroads Soundstage and Theater on Lakewood Avenue on February the 7th for Dating in the DM. So make sure y'all go to Crossroads. Let me get that information. Look, I got information everywhere, y'all. Look. I'm trying to when I tell y'all, God is in the blessing business. He is just blessing everywhere. And he has us getting out there. This is what we asked for. He said, you asked for this, is you want it, I'm gonna get it. So this is what we asked for. So we're gonna do Dating in the DM. That's February the 7th. at Crossroads Soundstation Theater on Lakewood Avenue, as well as the Gong Show. Now you guys can win $250. That's going to be on February the 8th. You can go to www.crossroadssst.com to get more information. As y'all heard it here, they are one of the sponsors for Inspiration 98.7. Y'all make sure y'all go out there, support. Go ahead and be a part of that date. And if you ain't got nobody, you need to go out there and get you a date. Y'all know Valentine's Day is coming up. So make sure y'all go out there. Find y'all somebody. Get y'all a date. It's called dating in the DMs. Make y'all find y'all a good love connection. So make sure y'all go out there. And then if y'all can sing any type of talent, once again, the Gong Show is going to be that Thursday night. There, and the top prize is $250. I can use a little coins in my pocket, so hey, I might even sign up.
Now, if you could win for getting gong, I would win all day. All I do is have to go and sing. Look at you, Sean. You said pretty much.
Yeah. So y'all, that's what's going on so far, and then I'll give y'all some more things that's going on around town with Inspiration 98.7, because we got a lot of stuff coming up this year. Y'all make sure y'all be looking out. Go to our Facebook page. Go to our website. We're going to be having the information for the Power Self-Love Retreat 2024. That's going to be coming up. As I stated, it's in Chicago, so y'all make sure y'all save the date, July 18th through the 21st. In good old Chicago, Illinois. So y'all make sure y'all get prepared for that. And ladies, if there is nothing else said, but I do, Miss Shishi, you know how we do it. If there's one thing you can inspire our people with, what would be that word to inspire them this evening?
I say people are going to talk about you regardless. So get out of their head and get in your own head and make some stuff happen.
I know that's right. I know what you wanted to say. She wanted to say make some sugar honey iced tea happen.
That's what I want to say.
Well, thank you so much. And y'all will see her again, because this is not her first and last time she's going to be here. She is one of my co-hosts on Inspiration 98.7. So y'all are going to be seeing a lot more of her. And y'all know Miss Shelly LJ is also part of Inspiration 98.7. So y'all going to be seeing more of her. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned in. We love y'all. Go to YouTube, lock us in. Go to Inspiration Airtime Pro, lock us in. Y'all got us all the way around. So thank y'all for tuning in today, and we'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.